Trailing the Hunter's Moon is presented by Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Trichicon, brilliant aiming solutions. Wildlife Systems, serving hunters and landowners since 1987. DSC, conservation, education, and protecting hunters' rights.
Welcome to the Glass Mountains here in West Texas. We're back out here. This is the third time for the fall. It's actually late winter. It's end of January, and we were back out here back in October and September hunting the Trans-Pecos elk and pronghorn antelope with Wildlife Systems, and now we're back to hunt Aoudad's sheep. And I'm hunting with Jackie Murphy, who's part of the Wildlife Systems team. Mr. Aoudad himself. He's a very passionate Aoudad hunter. Loves hunting these Glass Mountains himself and loves taking sheep hunters for their experience chasing the Aoudad, or some of us call him the poor man's bighorn. But this is my first time to hunt Aoudad sheep here in this mountain range in this area of Texas. I've hunted them south of here, probably about 150 miles along the Devil's River and that region. But I'm excited. It's a beautiful day. It's our first afternoon. Weather's supposed to change on us tomorrow. It's going to get colder and windy and maybe a little bit of moisture, but I'm looking forward to these next several days climbing this mountain range.
They are spread out.
Yeah, they're spread out. They go all the way to the right. Pretty good ways. There's two, Jackie. Did you see the two? I guess they would be the furthest ones to the right. They're a little bit higher. One standing by Soto. I guess he's not that big. They just looked a little bigger at first, body-wise, but just kind of been looking over some country here. We just made a move. We glassed a hillside face of some cliffs right here behind us. You want to get closer?
Not much, but I don't think I can get the spot and scope on them.
Yeah, I can see these a lot better now the way they're spaced out.
No,
I'm not picking out a jumbo.
You want to make
Several the same size,
right, yeah.
but not.
And you want them to be there, but
He's not there.
It's not.
You know, this is big country out here in West Texas. Like I said, we're hunting the Glass Mountains. Fortunately, the ranch that we're on has some road systems through it. This is a working cattle ranch, and there's a lot of man-made water here on the ranch, which is why this ranch holds a lot of wildlife. There's not a lot of water in this desert country. Pretty much this area, this region of Texas hasn't really had hardly any rainfall in a year, literally. The name of the game here basically is to spend a lot of hours behind the glass hunting these Aoudad sheep up here. We're fortunate enough on this property to be able to utilize a vehicle because of the man-made roads to get around and glass a lot of these hillsides and the edge of these canyons. But for the most part, once we spot a ram that we want to go after, it is going to be a foot hunt. Lots of time behind the glass the next 4 days, and we'll cover a lot of country while we do that as well. The first afternoon, I sure do like that we found some sheep. This big country. Now that I know what I'm looking for.
This segment of DSC's Trailing the Hunter's Moon is brought to you by double nickel taxidermy.
Yeah, this morning we woke up to rain. Seems to just be my luck. It hadn't rained all year, 12 months. I think their annual rainfall for 2020 was 3 inches of rain. Here it is, middle of January 2021. And we woke up to rain, so it's delayed us. We've got a low ceiling. It's made it real hard to try to find sheep. And being in the desert, these sheep don't get much rain. They're probably wondering what's falling from the sky. They've found a place to hide and we can't find them. But looks like it's going to break, and I think if we can get a little bit of sunshine, I think the animals and the critters will get up and start moving around. We're going to keep looking. Hopefully we get a break here. It's interesting when you hunt the desert like this and you have a drastic change like moisture. It really throws, in my opinion, the wildlife movement off until you start to get that sunshine back out. I mean, the Aoudad sheep are a high desert region animal. The original territories from northern Africa and country of Chad, where it's very hot climate year round. So they do well here in this part of West Texas, because it is hot here normally. It's middle of January and it's only 50, 55 degrees. But you throw in any kind of moisture and rain and they seem to lock up for a while. Some more sheep moving above him, going up a little higher.
I don't really want to get.
There he is.
Oh, did he come out?
He's gonna almost be up over on this next little face.
That's not good. Oh,
You see him?
yeah. He stands out.
He may go up in there and lay down. I kind of like that they are up against this steep rim rock.
The wind is straight out of the northeast. That little baby keeps falling down.
Jackie spotted a group of sheep up this draw here. They came off this little hilltop and down into a saddle, and we spotted a ram that is the type of ram we've been looking for. He's got everything. He's got the mass, he's got the length and the curl, and big heavy chaps, and he's in a good spot. The problem is we don't know if we have enough daylight to get to him and to get set up and get a shot. Right now they've just disappeared over the ridge and into the backside of that canyon. But what you're saying, Jackie, is they're probably going to stay here now, and we may just be better off to wait until tomorrow morning.
We've got a cold northeast wind.
It is getting cooler.
And it's getting cooler. I can't imagine they want to leave here. They're in a protected space, so there's some risk to coming back, but I think they're going to be here in the morning, where we have all day to work with them.
Whereas we could take the chance and rush it, try to get up there and spook them and blow them out of there, and then we're done.
Right.
He's gone.
You don't get